time a composite, you need to know the rules of divisibility. Divisibility, which means how do you know if a number goes into another number? How do you know if you can divide? How do you know if you can divide? Well, we've got our visibility, let's do them here. You know something can be divided by 2, by 3, by 4, by 5, by 6, by 9, by 10. Actually, I shouldn't have put this there, should I? 5, 6, 9, 10. Let's say you've got the number 5,310. And I asked you, is it divisible by 2? You would tell me yes or no.
Yes.
What's the rule for something being divisible by 2?
It has to be an even number.
Yeah, if it's even, you can divide it by 2. How do you know, does 3 go into that number, yes or no? And you don't want to have to divide it out. You shouldn't take the time to sit there and go, oh, I'm going to take 5,310 divided by 3. Abram?
It has the number 3.
Nope. Has nothing to do with the digit 3 in it. Wade?
You add all the digits together and see if that's divisible by 3.
Okay. And that is called, what's our mathematic word for when we do that? Somebody, I heard it, was beginning. Somebody was starting it. 3, if 3, you use what we call the sum of the digits. And Wade said it. Whenever you talk about the sum of the digits thing, that means this. You take 5 plus 3 plus 1 plus 0, add that all together, 8 plus 1 is 9. If 3 goes into 9, which it does, then yes, 3 goes into that as well. Sum of the digits. That works for both 3 and for 9. Those are both sum of digits. Does 9 go into 5,310? Yes, it does, because 9 goes into 9. I'll do it just to prove, I will do it. I hope it goes into it, by the way. I just made that number up. 9 goes into 53, what, 5 times? Which is what, 45? You get 81, 9 goes into 81 9 times, and into 0 once, 590 times. So it works for that. Does anybody know what the rule for what? You don't believe me what I did?
Yes, I do.
I didn't have room to do it the other way. You want me to do it the other way? I don't care. Just take my word for it, it works. How about 4? Anybody? The rule for 4, which you don't necessarily need to know because it's anything divisible by 4 is also going to be even, so you don't have to divide it. The rule for 4 is this: if its last 2 digits are divisible by 4. So if I have, well, let's look at this one first. You look at the last 2 digits. Does 4 go into 10? No. So 4 won't go into 5,310. 2 does, but 4 doesn't. It's not evenly. You know, if you had 5,280, does 4 go into that? Yes, because 4 will go into 80. If its last 2 digits are divisible by 4, then it is. 5, it should be a pretty easy one for you. Something's divisible by 5. If Abram.
It's even.
No.
No, if it has a 0 at the end.
Yes. And what? If it ends with somebody, a 0 or a 5. 5 goes into that because then. Anybody know what 6 is? The number 6, something is divisible by 6 if it is both divisible by 2 and 3. If it's divisible by both 2 and 3, 6 goes into it. Which really just means if it's an even number that 3 goes into, because that's what divisible by 2 is. So, is this divisible by 2? Yes. Is it divisible by 3? Should 6 go into it? Sure. And I'll do it because you got all discombobulated because I did it upside down before. I'll do this the right way. 6 goes into 53 what? 8 times, which is 48. 6 goes into 51 how many times? 8 times, which is 48, thank you again. And then 6 goes into 30 5 times. 6 goes into that number 885 times. 9 we already talked about. 10 is about as easy as it gets. It is 10 if it ends with a 0. If it ends with 0. And those, ladies and gentlemen, are what we like to call your rules of divisibility. Oh, great. Sorry, we do have one more piece of paper. You should be thankful.